Well, have you ever been in situations where you feel like, or you say things like, had I known, I would have done this better. Oh, I wish I never did this. Oh, I wish I had waited a little bit. Or I wish I had taken a step further. Especially in your finance. These are forms of regrets. And regret can be the worst kind of feeling, especially when you don't have a solution to it, or when there's nothing you can do about it at that particular time. Well, I have truth about money that people learn late in life. So if you've made some mistakes, especially in your financial journey, join me along even as we make or as I disclose some truths about money that people learn late in life. And if you've not made that mistake, that means we're in the same boat. Anyways, join me along even as we disclose this so you don't make such mistakes. My name is Olamide Dolapo Adeleke, and I usually refer to myself as an ambassador of Christ. Join me on this journey even as we disclose the 8 truths about money that people learn late in life. The first truth about money people learn late in life is number 1. You don't always have to work for money. You don't always have to work for money. What do I mean by this? This is not about looking for free ways to get money or chasing some kind of Ponzi scheme where you get, 50 or 100% of return in 30 days or less. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how you can make your money work for you. I'm talking about verifiable investments portfolio. You don't always have to work for money. Once you've put on your savings, you already have the habit of saving money, and you have actually saved. You put it in an investment portfolio by looking for investments that suit your personality or your kind of person. Either you are an aggressive kind of investor, you are a moderate kind of investor, or even a conservative kind of investor. You can look about for investment portfolios that suit your needs. For example, if you are a conservative or a moderate or even an aggressive, you can look for mutual funds. Mutual funds is a kind of or a pool of investments where professional money managers get pool of money from investors and then save your money in financial securities like stocks, bond, and all of that. You can do that, and then you are on your steady journey to financial wealth, all by the form of compounding. So that's one way one truth about money that people learn late in life. You don't always have to work for money. You can put your savings in and let your money work for you, especially if you do it right. The second truth about money that people learn late in life is that slow is safe. Slow is safe. In an attempt to make money fast, most people delve into all sorts of things. They delve into Ponzi schemes, because Ponzi schemes is a quick rich scheme where they promise you extremely high rewards, in a short period of time, just for you to get rich quick. And this thing works because a lot of people are greedy. So don't fall into that pit of Ponzi schemes and high rewards and all of that. You can make your money, in a slow and steady way. Look for an investment portfolio, or even, it does not even have to be investments. Just look for something that you understand. Either it's a business or even real estate. Real estate tends to appreciate in value. Especially if you buy a plot of land now and maybe in the next 5-10 years you sell it, of course it will have appreciated in value. So look for something that you understand and get the reward slowly. Don't be greedy. And the third truth about money that people tend to learn late in life is that the real value of money is time and freedom. What do I mean by this? Money in itself is a means to an end and not an end in itself. So you can't tie down your happiness to money. Just because you can't afford that thing right now does not mean you will not be able to afford it in the long run. So you must be able to practice the discipline of delayed gratification. What do I mean by this? Delayed gratification is just resisting the temptation of getting a reward right now for even a greater kind of reward in the future. So build wealth today. Build wealth today. Practice the art of delayed gratification, and that's the way you can secure your tomorrow, by having time and freedom to do all that is that you want to do. So that's one truth that people don't tend to learn, and you've learned it already. Anyways, let's move on. The fourth truth about money that people tend to learn late in life is that consistency is key. And that's true. Even in every other thing about life, consistency is key. And in one of my videos, go check it out. Just check out my videos. I talked about the art of doubling your money. And what do I mean by this? Listen to this. I talked about getting your money, of course, then fold it, put it at the back of your pocket and keep it there. And your money will be doubled. But literally, that's not what it means. It's in the art of consistency. When you fold that money today and you keep it at the back of your pocket, tomorrow you do the same thing. Next tomorrow you do the same thing. That way your money is doubling. So it's just all in the art of consistency. When you are consistent with something, it grows over time. There's steady improvement. Same with your finance. If you start investing today, or you start saving your money today, with the art of consistency, your money grows over time. So don't expect to start investing today and then tomorrow you're a multi-millionaire in dollars. It does not work that way. Just be consistent about it. Grow in your own way or in your own pace, and then you see that the reward of consistency is enormous. So that's one truth that people tend to learn late in life, the art of consistency. Let's move on to the next one. The fifth truth about money that people learn late or tend to learn late about in life is that nobody cares about your expensive stuff. I can't overemphasize this. Nobody cares about your expensive stuff. People have things that they are going through in their own life. So even if they see it today, I can bet with you by the time they get home, they've forgotten about it. There's a quote, or will I say, there's a saying that a wise man once said. He said, people that matter don't mind, and people that mind don't matter. The truth is, people that matter, that are important in your life, don't mind if you wear expensive stuffs. They are not out there to be impressed. They are not. Your friendship is not based on a form of impression that you have high status or high caliber. So that's the whole idea about people that matter don't mind, and people that mind don't matter. People that mind don't matter. If people, all they care about is your money, about your flashy life, about your luxury, then you need to cut off from those kind of people, because honestly, they won't matter in the long run. They are just there to eat your money and to be impressed by all sorts that you have. So, in as much as luxury has its benefits, there are some kind of luxury that you get, and then there are even investments over time. Because, for example, I watched a documentary about Hermes bag. The lady kind of bag that people carry, that ladies carry. I'm not sure if you make for men, but Hermes bag. Over time, if you get a Hermes bag, over time, the value of that bag increases. So most of the time, those people that buy those bags, they just don't use it only for fashion. They also use it as a form of investment. So nobody cares about your expensive stuff. So that's one truth that people tend to learn late in life. The sixth truth about money that people tend to learn late about in life is that your salary is not free money. Uncle, auntie, brother, sister, your salary or your income is not free money. Please beware of this. Your salary is an exchange for your value that you bring to your workplace. So imagine if you are laundering your money, or you are just wasting your money on frivolous things, on a party, Friday out, clubbing and all of that, and you spend your money on people that don't even care about you. Your salary is a form of value or an exchange of value. Your boss or your company sees value in you. So you exchange your time, you exchange your skill set, you exchange your mental, valuation for money at the end of the month. And then you take that money and you waste it. My God. Forgetting that you have bills to pay. You have just imagine you get your money or your salary this month, and then next Friday you go clubbing and you buy drinks for everyone, and then there's nothing, or there's no money for you to go with again, and your agent comes probably the next day in the evening and then asks you for price of, or for the amount of, for NEPA bill amount, and then you have nothing to give or nothing to pay for your NEPA bill. That's bad. And nowadays, especially in Nigeria, NEPA bill, they are outrageous. They are very expensive. Let me just tell you something. Few days ago, I checked the amount of NEPA bill that we consume, and I can tell you for sure that NEPA bill can purchase a new air conditioner, or at worst a fairly used air conditioner per month. This per month. So just imagine if you are not saving, or you are spending your salary anyhow. How will you be able to cover your bills? Probably your rent, your electricity bill, transportation and all of that. So you must take cognizance of all of this while budgeting your salary and all of that. So that's one hard truth that people tend to learn late about in life. 7th truth about money that people learn about or learn late in life. 7th truth about money that people learn late about in life is that value is relative. Value is relative. So what is valuable to person A might not be valuable to person B. So find what is valuable to you and then work with it. The fact that a particular wristwatch is considered valuable to someone, and then you try to copy the person by getting or trying to display a kind of status, personality that is not there, that you can't afford, because you're under the pressure of peer influence and all of that. Value is relative. So take charge of your life and then find what is valuable to you. Budget accordingly, save accordingly, invest accordingly, and find what suits you and work with it, please. And finally, the truth about money that people learn late in life is to live below your means. Live below your means. Do you know that if you earn, let's say 100,000 per month right now, and then there's no plan for your income, I can bet with you that if you earn, or if your salary increases over time and you start earning 1 million, I can bet with you that you will not know where your money goes to, because you don't have a plan and you're not even living below your means. Because as your salary increases, your spending appetite also increases with it. But if you live below your means and there's a check to how you spend your money, then of course everything will work out well. So I can assure you that if you earn 100,000 right now, and if you earn 1 million over time, there will be no difference, because you're not living below your means and because there's no plan for your money. Let me give you an illustration. Do you know there are some families, the family man or the husband earns 100,000 per month, and he takes care of course his family, his wife and children, rent, NEPA bill, and sorry if you I keep mentioning NEPA bill. NEPA bill is of course for electricity bill here in Nigeria. So for other countries, I don't know what it's called, but electricity bill. And back to my story, it takes care of his family and even extended family. How do you think he does that? And then one, probably someone that just graduated now and is earning probably, let's say, over time he earns 400,000. He's single, does not have any responsibility, and he wastes all of that money. It's just the difference between these two people is just sense of responsibility and living below their means. So those are the 8 truths. Those are the truths about money that people learn late in life. So take these truths, run with it, ensure that you don't make those mistakes. Take your finances seriously. The art of saving, the art of budgeting, the art of investing. investing. Ensure that you take all of this seriously and you make use of them in your financial journey. My name remains Olamide Dolapo Adeleke. Ensure that you like this video, you share it, and you subscribe. Thank you and have a great day.